Alright, we are playing Divinity Sin. We are continuing. And we're in the town of Driftwood. And we're about to see the Maester. That's our thing here. Not so heal us people. Summon Duna's Undertaker. What? Ooh, oh! This is cool. The Devourer set. He was after... I've done this. Find the remaining spores. Yeah, this is fun. What are we? Powerful Awakening? Yeah, search Meister Siva's house. That's what we're doing now. We're gonna talk to this little girl. If she stands still.
The Meister's back.
No shit. Is this the little kid from the dock?
She doesn't feel like playing, but...
The Meister sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
No. Necromancer is always good. This is expensive though. It's also level 9 and it's got that nice color. We might buy this.
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes. As if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
I swear by the seven, if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians, no offense to you, my well-oded friend, were unable to club their way into my vault. Everything you need should be safe.
Okay. What is it I need?
In your
Exactly.
case, more than I suspect, man. God or even a reptile can provide. However, we must soldier on. It is not enough to be God-woken in order to ascend to divinity. There is a process.
As she speaks, the Meister uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a couple of drops fall on her hand, but instead of infusing with her body, they quickly evaporate on her scales. She stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning back to you, continuing as if nothing had happened.
A process by which God-woken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul.
Okay. I want to say this. But this is a magical realm, so, you know. Not along. What do you need to do? That sounds like me.
We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen God-woken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, God-woken. It is time to see. Fortunately, the Magisters pay as much attention to art as they do to fashion. It really is quite simple.
Okay.
In the corner, there's a painting. Remove it and push the button behind it.
I think I'm going
Then we
to
may
buy
move on to the vault.
this first. Yeah. Let's get that. We can afford it, so...
The combination to the vault is 15R 34L.
I'm not going to listen to that. And I'm hoping that I don't need to remember that. Let's see. 21 magic armor. Gets Geomancer, so it's going to be my dwarf. And it's going to be the level... Oh. 42 HP is a lot. Magic armor is in some ways better than HP because it stops you from getting negative effects. On the other hand, if you get attacked with physical, the magic armor doesn't matter at all. But still, 4 more for 42 HP. I'm looking at the Blue Ring versus Bride's Bane. 42 HP and some fire resistance. So you would replace 42 HP with 1 Warfare and 4 magic armor. I think I keep the Bride's Bane here. Yeah. Does anyone want to use that? It has warfare, so it would be useful for you. 34 HP? I think I want to keep that as well. Did they really put that much stock into... I feel like HP is undervalued here. You also do physical damage. Okay, this is an easier one. We remove the warfare ring, right? Yeah. Cool. And that one I don't want. Can I pick up a bunch of apples and meaty stew? I'm never gonna use these things, but you know. Let's read the books. You never know if you get a quest or something. Feats of the Four. Oh, but I am the Four. What does this say? Garrick, a human. Bromley, Vidya, Hala. Garrick. Garrick seems... Wait, is that the name of the human dude? Huh. T is for troll. There are more books. Didn't I read this? I think I did. Yeah, it's still called book. Let's loot here. Tales of the Seven Gods. Can never read enough about the gods. Fang, that's useful. Sometimes.
Now is not the time for a bath.
When is it not time for a bath? A bath is always welcome. It's behind the painting. We're gonna go ahead and loot stuff first. You don't have a lot of cool things here, Siva. I'm assuming it's okay that I just rummage around in your things. I think that was it. Or this one? Yeah. Okay. Behind the painting, was it over here?
I pray my instructions, your talent for following simple instructions.
Under the bed.
fills me with wonder and
Gracie.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary dial. Gleaming under the dim light, the metallic dial almost seems to wink at you.
Enter the safe combination.
Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
excellent. Follow me.
Feels
What time's
like
at hand, God
the
willing?
maesters would hear this. Gotta loot everything. I'm actually thinking that we might just... Yeah, let's do the Lucky Charm thing right now. A little more Lucky Charm for when we're in town here. I'm probably gonna loot a lot of different stuff here. Oh, that one we want. Wine barrel. Do I want fishbone? The answer is always yes. I want stuff. I wonder if this is completely random or if like the chance increases for everything I pick. Oh, that's great. Definitely something I want.
Ancient runes, weird contraptions. This place is an
Should we loot before we meet Clever? Is worth a little bit. I'll go ahead and do some looting. On source orbs. Epidemic of Fire scroll, okay. That seems good. How much is this worth? Some of the paintings are actually worth quite a bit. Ingredient cupboard.
Opening the door, you see a selection.
Okay. Rhymes of the Scribe. That should be some new stuff, unless I've read it before. I guess I have. Bottle of Swirling Mud. Let's grab that. Let's get Force on Ephon. Source on Ephon. Chain Lightning Scroll. Fane. Pouch. Pouch. Can I open that? Gold. Earth Essence, yes please. More Earth Essence. Hungry Flower. Summoning ability, let's give it to him. I'm not sure he actually has summoning anymore. Medusa Head could be cool. We gotta get a Lucky Charm soon here. It's been forever. Treats young humans. Okay. I mean, I love looting in this game. The Lucky Charm just gets me. That you can have Lucky Charm and get lucky whenever you loot stuff. Makes me excited about everything I loot.
The
Hey.
Meister is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
We're gonna go with Beast. Tell her you're not sure. You don't believe in one person having too much power. But if that person were champion of the people...
Exactly. But it isn't enough to say the people. That could mean anything. The dwarfs, the lizards, the humans.
True.
No. Becoming the divine means taking on the power of all the gods and the responsibility for all the races. The divine was created by the gods to shelter us from the void. The divine cannot use his power for anything else.
Hold up a hand. Surely you can use some power for yourself. Yeah, I wouldn't say that.
When you become the divine, there is no more self.
For just a moment, her eyes soften as she looks at you.
It is no small thing to ask, but it is your duty.
Okay.
Without a new divine, Rivellon will die.
That's the world. And it's not flat. Nod, you understand.
Very well, then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then inhale the smoke.
Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction on flame. Yeah.
Ignore any feelings of dizziness, burning in your lungs, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal. Although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard. Sauce in the glowing fountain. Ritual in the tome by the bookcase. Even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Meister looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
Observe that I've already explored the study. The cuts
Quite.
look pretty bad.
Mind you, being torn asunder by a Voidwoken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
The Meister points sharply to the ingredients cup.
And do not lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the cloisterwood to fetch you.
Ingredient cupboard?
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients.
Yes.
After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot nestled between the grated dragon. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick...
Okay. What was I supposed to do next? We should burn the mixture. We can now cut ourselves with the obsidian lancet. Use. And then we mix. Ritual bowl with the black root and the blood. And then we put that over here. Turn on this. Then we inhale the smoke.
Smoke deep into your lungs, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
Yeah, I'm supposed to hold the fumes in my lungs.
As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded.
Okay.
But it looks like the Hall of Echoes.
The others are sleeping. Is it... Oh, it's Beast.
Bathed in the half-light of these
Am I fighting
starless
myself?
nights, you spot a figure you could only describe as... It looks haggard and weak.
Beast, come closer, so that you may see me.
Ask who you're speaking to.
You will see when you look me in the eyes.
Aye.
The apparition clasps your face in its shaking hands. You suddenly feel your eyes tingle. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color, then fade back into their
Blind eyes shine brightly. Speak the spell and see.
Innate skills. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Let's remove telekinesis from here. I'll remove this as well. We know that we have some potions whenever we might need them.
God is the strange mirror image of yourself. Before you stands the god Duna in all his spectral glory.
You know me now, don't you? I saved you from drowning. I blessed you, made you powerful. And now I've come to seek some power in return. Your god-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. May as well make the best of what you have to offer.
Duna nourishes himself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself.
Ah yes, just what I needed. I tell you, dying just doesn't become a god.
Okay, dying. Worriedly asking what's happening.
Void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We're battling for our very survival. It's a battle we're losing, and should we truly lose, all will be cast into oblivion.
Smirk and say he wouldn't have pegged him as a defeatist.
Our battle is a work in progress. I never said we can't turn the tide. You must realize, Beast, that our fates are now as one. Just as our souls are now as one. We are I.
Am I
Together
God
we are
now?
a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the Void, we stand no chance unless we become. That means there is but one place we can go.
Okay.
The Well of Ascension.
Look at him expectantly. The word doesn't ring a
Which is
bell.
a lake, a pool of pure source in which the powers of the Seven lie united. We gave them up freely to create the first divine. Each of us donated half of that which makes us gods. To bathe in the lake is to become our chosen. That is where the road to divinity
Okay.
leads. gods, and you must be the first to reach it at all costs.
Tell him not to worry. To lose is a complete abstract to you.
I know. Or did you think I chose you for your beard alone?
Yes.
One must never enter into any endeavor, though, without realizing the stakes.
Yeah, world
The
goes
void is stronger
to shit.
than ever. A new mind won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in the source of the Seven, but to take it. All of it. Only he who claims everything will be everything. The Void's doom. This world's liberator.
Okay. Pause to wonder what will happen. What will happen to the other
It's
gods?
very simple, really. They will either bow to you or be undone. But of course, that is what they are saying to their own Godwoken as we speak. We both know they won't bow, just like we both know you will never bow to them. Only one can become a god strong enough to safeguard our world. One, at the expense of all others. So make no mistake, beast. Chances are the road to divinity will be paved with dead gods. Their blood on your eager hands. But don't let that dismay you, for these sins will be washed clean by the knowledge you committed them to save all of existence. To save your kin and your loved ones, and the world they live in.
Tell him you're quite convinced and ask where you can find this
I
well.
promise that yours alone will be the powers of the lake. And to the lake I will lead you. But not yet. Not until you've become a true master of the source. Until you speak the language. Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command source like only a Godwoken can, and wield its most powerful spells.
Smile wryly and says, pilgrimage sounds rather ironic.
Hoarse laughter rolls and echoes.
Yeah, because I'm taking the power, not bowing.
Perhaps. But what is a pilgrimage after all, if not a journey of atonement in search of enlightenment?
Yes.
Focus not on death and irony, beast. On life and ascension in
Okay.
are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first you must learn to channel the source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek masters of the source.
Yes.
So return to Rivellon and seek out these sages where they
Yes.
Once you have, you may return to me here.
Take your leave.
Best of luck.
And we go back.
The Meister stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after
Still
all.
alive?
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your face.
Tell me, what did you see? What do you know?
I will explain what happened. Your god hiding within you, your new power, and the Master of
She
Source.
sighs impatiently as you hack up the last of the green smoke.
You can't channel enough source. Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps?
Don't you know what to do next?
I know exactly what must be done. You must find a master of source. And I could have helped you once, but no longer. The purging which the Magisters included as part of their service was quite efficient. They stripped me of my source.
Damn
Not
it.
enough to silence me, but enough that I would not turn their insides to... Enough to sever my link to the font from which all source flows. And certainly enough that I cannot train you.
Okay.
So we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only source masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain. Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Hero, rest your hand on a weapon. You'd be better killing such creatures
Were
than
the
begging them.
circumstances any different, I would indeed agree. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost.
Yeah, okay.
The Meister doubles over in a violent coughing fit, struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them.
Loudly wonder how difficult it could be to find an evil
The
sorcerer.
Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource.
Okay.
But be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time, and I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience.
But, like, she's living in a house in a Magister-controlled town.
And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just try to keep an ear to the ground.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens. A dark red stain.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition, I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
I'll be back as soon as possible. Okay. Find the Magister's list. Okay. That sounds doable. Magisters love me. We got source again.
Quirkus, what are you looking at? Egad, stop gawking at the shield. You ought to be quite used to such journeys into that stone realm by now. Meanwhile, the acorn draws nearer. I read through some tomes I saw that cranky old lizard carry. Some fascinating leads, but nothing like the power we need to stop the Knights of Dre and their wicked plots.
Not at the scroll. It sounds like he's being diligent, at least.
Yes, well, we all do as we must. Yes, Quirkus. Obviously, our gargantuan friend is doing its best too. That goes without saying. I owe our shield my life several times over. I hardly need to grovel and thank him each time. I'm sure it... Now, if you're quite finished...
I didn't read the last part there. Is there a... Yeah, here we go. Spirit of the Apprentice.
The spirit of an elegant elven woman materializes before you. She seems surprised.
You can see me.
Who are you?
I am the Meister's apprentice. I study under her, but I do not learn. I hear tales of the ritual, of what lies beyond. Such wonders, such powers. I decide to pursue them myself.
That wasn't smart.
Meister tells me it cannot happen, that I am not God-woken. But in my heart, I know I'm special. I try. I burn the root. I breathe the smoke and it burns me back. No air fills my lungs, only fire. When the darkness falls, I cannot cry out. I leave my life behind with a shameful whimper.
Why did you risk such a thing?
The spirit looks at you regretfully.
It is hard to hear of such power and not covet it for yourself. I lie to myself and convince myself that I am special. But I am not special. I am dead.
Sucker! More dead people around? Oh, didn't loot this. Hell yeah. And look at the quality of these items as well. This is a red one. Bartering and Lucky Charm and Finesse. Finesse and Scoundrel. This is way better. I would rather go for Lucky Charm than Finesse, I think. Or than Bartering. And I don't need to switch things all the time now. I'll keep this, because it's a healer's crest. Would this be better for you? That's way more magic armor. I think we use this. Yeah. Manage runes, extract, remove that. Let's put something on this one. This is for her. Critical. I mean, she crits with backstabs. Maybe accuracy. Let's do that. Kind of bad if she misses. Who's the Arbalest for? I guess that's her. With the physical damage on that. Okay. We can see dead people. No, we can no longer see dead people. I don't think I should throw spells out here. Okay, so that was the healer. I guess we go to the Magister Barracks. We want to find the list, right? Of course, we're looting. Hey, Belworth.
I'm watching you, stranger.
Tell her that Carver is her... What? Who's Carver? You heard there's still some powerful sorcerers on the loose in this region.
Magister business. Keep your nose out of it.
Tell her Carver is her superior.
That's all you have to say. You may as well leave.
Okay.
Of course, sir. Right away.
Who's Carver?
Whoa, there's a fun face. Byron and I are patching up before we head home. Hope the order folks are treating you all right.
Yep.
You stay out of trouble now.
Okay. Is this Carver? No, that's Belworth. That's Carver.
The Magister startles, realizing there's a stranger in his midst.
Is he an asshole?
What do you want, dwarf?
Yeah.
You can't just come in here as you please. There's magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation.
Mentioned that you already heard about this fugitive who's been preying on magisters.
Ah, I see. You're sniffing around for a reward. Well, there'll be gold for anyone
What are we
who
talking
helps us
about?
bring this mess to an end. Otherwise, you won't get a damn thing.
Remarked this suspect must be a fearsome sort to have bested magisters.
Hardly. By all accounts, he seemed like just another money-grubbing nobody. He must have caught my magisters unawares. It's the only explanation. No matter, he'll face justice either way. If you catch sight of that dog, tell me or my men at once. Understand? There might even be a reward.
Raise the subject of the disappearances.
Well, do you know it? Stop wasting my time.
Okay.
Here.
The missing magisters. Huh. Someone has been killing magisters. Yeah.
These disappearances. My career is at stake.
You're not leaving my sight for a
State
while.
your business to Magister Carver, or else get out.
Nelson, my inkwell is dry. Fetch me some
Of course, sir.
Can we go upstairs? I'm gonna just save, just in case I do something completely illegal by mistake
Play
here.
with the other.
Hey,
Oh,
Brianna.
great, a citizen. Can't you see I'm on a break here?
I'll tell her about the Magister caravan.
What? Oh no. Poor Demori. Go tell Magister Raymond or Magister Julian immediately.
Okay. How about you?
Head nodding drowsily, the Magister brings her voluminous sleeve up to her face. She sniffs loudly and suddenly jerks to attention, eyes red-rimmed.
They won't take me unawares. I'm ready for anything. See?
Okay.
I have accepted.
Who are they?
Why whoever snatching magisters off the street and disappearing them? 6 lost.
Waving you away, she
Okay. There's
I'm on a break
nothing
now, Yvette.
to do
Better
up here.
not fall asleep on your watch again.
Do we go here?
passions, unblinking eyes.
Let's talk to this one.
The Magister turns to you with a scowl. He already seemed immensely displeased, and your
There's a
interjection
ghost nearby.
isn't improved.
What?
What's
The
wrong?
Magister glances at you like you're something he just stepped in.
Keep out of it.
Shrug and say that a problem shared is a problem
I'll
halved.
halve you with my sword if you don't mind your own.
Take your leave. There's a ghost here. Can I throw swords over here? Like out of sight? Oh, it doesn't require swords even. Right. But is he gonna get mad if I...
The spirit of an emaciated prisoner is staring down at his own corpse. He shakes his head and lets out an...
Of all the stupid ways to go.
That's what happened to him.
Oh, it was a stupid bloody accident. I dosed myself with some poison to make it look like I was half dead. I figured they'd take me to see a healer, and I'd have a chance to escape. Must have taken too much of the stuff, though. Wound up fully dead instead of half dead. Those bastards haven't even moved me body.
What did you
The
do?
spirit scowls.
I did nothing. Or I didn't do what they accused me of, at least. A miscarriage of justice is what this is.
Someone's got to be
Easy
guilty.
for you to judge. You can just stroll out of here whenever...
Okay, let's go. Okay, that doesn't cost swords at least. That's good. I guess we're trying to figure out the missing magisters, right?
Hell with them. I need those reports, Captain.
Right away.
Who are these people?
Blessings of the divine upon you, good sir. My husband and I were just sitting down for a picnic under the sun. We haven't much to offer, but would you care to join us?
I'd be delighted.
Wonderful. Come, sit.
These
it's
guys
lovely
can't
to
be
meet you.
bad.
Here you go, all cozy. So tell me, are you heading to Arks like we are? Nicholas and I wouldn't miss Lucian's Day for the world.
You wouldn't miss it for the world.
That's so lovely to hear. The more pilgrims pray for his return, the sooner Lucian will walk among us once more, just like the prophecy. So come, let us break bread and strengthen ourselves.
You eat, drink, and have a good time of it with Glory and her...
Okay.
Disappearances. My career is at stake.
Is there any point in talking to this guy?
Greetings! May the seven circle you and keep you safe. Ah, it's a wonderful day, wouldn't you agree?
This
To
guy.
feel well, to feel wholesome, to have been witness to a why. Only a few days ago, I was writhing in pain, having eaten from that rotten fish they dare sell up.
These
Then
guys
a
were too
fellow
happy.
Pilgrim passed by, laid his hands upon my feverish skin, and
Who
just
was this
like that,
miracle worker?
Alas, I cannot say who he was, but I can say what he was. A holy man. A stranger showing kindness to strangers. Exemplar fills my heart with gladness to know that there are still folks like him to be found. Now that our Lord Alexander has... May the seven keep him.
Yeah.
Wonder if he might not in any mood to
That sounds suspect. Bella?
Startled, the guard leaps backwards and reaches for her weapon.
Shouldn't surprise me like that. Oh, I could have sliced your neck clean open.
Why are you so nudged?
No longer remind me of autumn. A songbird's call no longer makes me whistle. Now, have you ever faced a void walking?
Lie. You've never seen one
Then
before.
you count your blessings. If you see one, do not fire an arrow into it. Do not run it through with a sword. Do not pierce it with a dash.
She remains in place.
Is there more, dwarf?
Why are you all so freaking racist? Oh, I think I know who's the...
Magisters dropping left and right. Can't say I'm...
I think I know who's the bad... Dashing June, how are you
Where
doing?
is it? Where is it? Sir, please, have you seen a small burlap pouch lying about?
She looks up at you in surprise. Her great greenish gold eyes sparkle, and she...
You'd help me.
Ask where you should start looking.
Tears star her eyelashes, and she begins to weep. She takes your hand.
I know. What a crybaby I am. It's just... You're so kind. It's been a difficult pouch. I really must find it back, or my master will flay me alive. It had quite a sum inside it.
That's where you should start looking.
It could... I'm a servant to Magister Raymond. He bade me take the coins to purchase supplies for his journey, but I dropped it along the way.
She tilts her head back and blinks.
I'd never do such a thing. Never.
I'll just give her 250.
Gods, you're so terribly kind. But I couldn't accept such lavish charity. It's so unbecoming.
Say not everyone is born in a bed as comfortable as yours. This is the right thing to do.
I don't know what to say. Your kindness is...
She accepts the coins, letting her hand...
You don't know what this means to me. I'll send word to Magister Raymond right away. Thank you. Thank...
I mean, 250? Come on. Why not just give her that? I think we're going into the tavern soon. Nails. Sure. Oh! Gold chest. Thievery level too low. Damn it. But I have 4. Okay. I took it with me, right? Where do I find this now? Have I read this? Yeah. Do we know... Landscape. Let's put that in... Yeah, okay. Oh, it only weighs 10. Nice. I wonder if the stuff inside weighs more than the actual chest. I hope so. I love inconsistencies. Because then I have something to complain about, right? Oh, fucking stupid game. Chest weighing 4 and then... It's so funny in like many games when you craft, you use materials and the thing you craft weighs more. And as a science teacher, that doesn't impress me.
I've spotted something.
Okay, that wasn't very nice. Is there a dead cat here? No? Let's talk to the chicken.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
Chickens don't know what busy...
You want to... I've got eggs to lay.
Okay, screw you. Can I reanimate that cat? Okay, we run around this thing now.
This is going nowhere.
Tavern. Turtle Johnny. Hey, man. Oh, I should get you.
Alexander. Alexander, you're dead. You have to stay dead until we say you're not dead anymore.
Here, mister. Alexander doesn't have to stay dead, does he?
Rules are made to be broken.
See? Told ya. Take that, sorcerer. Come on, Dallas. Help me put a collar on her.
Turtle Johnny puts an invisible source collar on Mary Leg.
Take that, sorcerer. No more saucy sorcery for you. Alexander and Dallas save the world.
I hate this game.
Point out that if Alexander can come back from the dead, a sorcerer can learn how to break a source collar.
The 3 kids stare at you in...
Crap! The source collar's broken. I'm free. How about you, Dallas?
you again, Alexander. I'm a big bad sorcerer.
For a moment, you watch the children.
Okay. So that was fun. We enjoyed that greatly. We've got people to talk to. Okay, who are you then? Well, I'll take the dwarven stew, thank you.
An elf in tattered red robes shifts through pages of handwritten notes spread across the table.
So many suspects. So many potential culprits. I need to narrow down the list. Think, you damn elf, think.
That's Fane with the eye closed.
A floorboard creaks beneath your foot. The elf leaps around.
What are you doing, dwarf? Trying to get a drop on me? Sneak up and slit my throat?
Declare that you're not looking for trouble unless she's intent on causing some for you.
Bah! Just another cowardly dwarf. The only one I want to fight is whoever's responsible for the disappearances of my Magister comrades in this town.
Ask what he knows.
3 Magisters vanished so far, all within Driftwood.
I heard 6.
My comrades believe some tinkerer named Higba is behind it all, but they're wrong. I'm certain of it.
What makes him so certain?
He might be a greedy little junk peddler and a sorcerer to boot, but hardly capable of seizing Magisters.
Wonder who is responsible
That's
then?
what I'm intent on finding out. This tavern is full of scum and degenerates. The true culprit could easily conceal themselves among... I have to keep investigating. Keep the pressure up. The culprit will make a mistake eventually. If you see anything suspicious, let me know.
Why care so much?
I served the Magisters for years with utter loyalty, but they banished all but humans from their ranks. I won't abandon them, though. They still need me.
I'll keep an eye out.
Now away with you.
Okay. So he's an idiot.
No rest. No rest.
Stuart's investigation. Higba is innocent. I don't know who Higba is. So what's up in here? Who are you?
You have interrupted my newest masterpiece.
The bard opens his mouth to continue his poem, but another glance at your face has him choking on his own spit.
Oh! The beast himself infests this rotting town, does he? Oh, the poems I've heard chanted of your deeds and misdeeds.
Ah, it's
Never
tough being a
composed
celebrity.
beast ballad myself, come to think of it. Tell you what, I shall craft a rhyme for you. All I ask in return is a handful of coins. It's an offer of a lifetime.
Sure.
Magnificent. But if I am to write a first-rate work, you must face some...
Sure.
He stares at you for a few.
Interesting. Most fellow dwarves prefer drinking chants to the fine art I offer. But I see it. The redness of your nose, the lilt of your gait. Drink can get the better of you, yes?
No, it is I who get the better of drink.
He smiles a crooked smile and runs a hand through his greasy hair.
Not that I could judge a dwarf for his drinking habits. After all, the kingdom is a shadow of its former self. Who is to blame for its collapse?
Humans.
Oh, amazing, isn't it? That so many of us must beg for scraps, while royalty feasts on fresh meat and grain. Condemn our queen, if you dare.
The queen will yet lead the kingdom.
The bard hems and haws, then bellows his...
To all lovers of verse, I bring praise and praise the dwarven race.
Okay, cool. Who are you?
Divine voice, that idyllic poetry. Nothing like the...
Okay.
Yeah, boy. Say it loud.
Yup. Mac.
Another sorcerer on the loose. I knew they should have cut off the Meister's head and burnt.
Arguing with Mac is like giving medicine to the dead. He's as stubborn as a corpse and smells the part to boot. No.
Okay.
What would I do about
I think I'm looking for someone in this tavern, right? Is this the... What's the name of this tavern? The Black Bull. Doesn't Ethan has something here?
Damn right. I got a right to live, don't I? Raise a glass and praise the
Baron Levere. Baron. Wait, what? He leveled. Bardering, baby. Let's just... Wait. I have room for one more thing here. I could do Phoenix Dive, but I already have Tactical Retreat. I feel like I don't need memory. I feel like I could remove this. So we're not going memory here. Auto sort. Cloak and dagger, no. Do we just go more damage? Maybe a little bit of wits? Yeah, let's go wits and damage. Critical chance. Let's go with some two-handed here. I feel like I want to go more two-handed than ranged. Okay, Safa, hello.
Elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. With the nails of 2 fingers, she's pressing red welts into her forearm. She slides one of the drinks towards you, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she nods at the sparkling ale.
And that.
Yeah, let's drink it.
Nothing like a glass of the good stuff to smudge everything into a pretty shape.
She slides another glass of ale toward you.
Bottoms up.
Let's go for number 2. Say I'm not in the habit of blah blah blah.
Can you
Her gaze swivels.
Damien's dull knife. This place is horrible. Never mind. Cheers to you. Another.
Look at her closely. Her eyes, yeah. Tell her she should stop drinking, really.
Give me one good reason.
What am I best at? Strength? She's going to drink her health and wealth clean gone.
Maybe. I just, you know, it's hard.
She shows you the 2 swollen, angry red welts on the underside of her arm. She slaps them without finesse, making herself wince, and stares at you intensely.
Sorry, just sending a quick message here. Yeah.
I know how to make it better. I can fix it, all of it. I'll tell you.
Tell her to go on.
There's this woman. I'm not crazy. And if she kisses you, she's
okay.
downstairs. And now I'm different.
How did the kiss change her?
It's in her lips. I changed the right way. And then I'm enough. You understand how, you know, sometimes you just want to be fine.
So you're already fine as you are.
Hey, Rudy, this guy says he's doing fine. Not all of us are... Excuse me.
Okay. I got drunk. Oh, Lucky Charm. You get Lucky Charm from... That's funny.
Ah, finally. Your colleague over there is absolutely... I'll have a bowl of the house stew, if you please.
Smirk and walk away. Fucking asshole. Who are you then?
She nods an uninterested greeting.
Here for the fight?
What fight?
This is a tavern. People are drinking. Eventually there'll be a fight. You planning on starting one?
Shrug. Maybe.
Well, I look forward to beating the shite out of you then. Bye.
There's gonna be a fight. let's go back to the kitchen here.
The
Villia.
cook acknowledges you with a small bow, an oddly formal gesture given.
Please, sir, you should not be back here. It's not safe.
Smile and say you've faced plenty of danger in your time.
Sharp knives, boiling liquids, and short tempers.
Let's look around the kitchen.
I've spotted something.
Please, I must insist you keep out of my kitchens.
Is that it over here? Okay. She doesn't like me. Let's go outside. Did I even talk to her?
A prim woman in a starched apron wipes a glass with a clean rag.
She's a
She
lot of
pins you
gold.
with blue, steel-sharp eyes as you approach the bar.
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
Nod your head in deference.
Her eyes soften and crinkle as she smiles.
I see your mother raised you very well indeed. Rare for a dwarf, but all the more impressive. You and my Niles might even get along. What brings you to Driftwood, darling?
Your Niles. Isn't that the torturer I killed? I've heard of trouble with Voidwoken.
Been a trial, that's for certain. But the Magisters are here. They'll protect us. You can rest your hat on that, sure as the sun to rise. My boy Niles will make sure. Anyhow, what can I get you?
Wondering about the Magister disappearances.
And where did you hear that? That disgraced elf who's been loitering outside my establishment since he was rightfully removed. If I were you, I wouldn't pay any heed to the ramble.
Take your leave.
Not right now.
Okay. Let's go upstairs. Hello.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to her.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the turn. And I without my compass.
She had a compass. She must have been a captain. Yeah, let's go for number 1 here.
The ship is in the locker. On the bottom in the rocky shallows. And all are drowned. And yet, can you hear?
Hear no bell.
I am already mad. But I swear I hear...
She buries her head in...
Make it...
Find the giant spider?
You've got a pet
Oh.
you can trust.
You got that right, Hilga.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
I can see a soldier from a mile.
Oh. Seaman Stubbs.
The seaman stares at the captain, his lip curled in a malevolent grin, his eyes wide with hate, and all the time he rings his bell. He registers your presence.
Spoke to the lady captain, didn't you? I seen you, dwarf, cozying up. Are you with her, or sail you with us?
B, snap at him. Yeah.
He stands to attention.
I'm on duty here, sir. There are rocks ahead, and able weather must know it.
You're relieved.
Once, twice. A single salty tear drips from... He raises a finger to his... She babbles breathlessly on. There...
My ears are still a-ringing.
The bell should ring
And
no
I
more.
have you to thank for it? Then thank you. That accursed bell lies with the peacemaker, on the bottom in the rocky shallows. My compass lies there too.
Ask about her
The
compass.
surely lies on the bottom, near where the ship was wrecked. Take it with my blessing.
Ask for
Let me mark the
location.
chart. But you be warned. Stay off the wreck itself. Let her lie as a monument to
Okay.
her dead.
Don't know what that does. Blank ear skill book. I'll take this. That's the only thing I feel like maybe will be useful. Silver glass that I can take. Awesome. Hey, buddy.
It's a shame, it is.
Hilga.
An absolute shame.
Isn't people saying that it's Hilga's fault? What's a shame?
Alexander, slaughtered like a supper lamb. Poor dear.
It ain't right.
It ain't right. Never thought I'd say this. I hope they round up them sorcerers for good. I ain't needing one sick and avoid.
You said it, Hilga.
True patriot. Okay, we got some level ups.
Fort Joy for one night with a lizard.
That means we can go and get more thievery. Maybe we can open that chest. Fane. Do we go into Pyro here? Yeah, let's do more Pyro.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
And we'll definitely take one intelligence.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
I have skills I don't need, so I'm not going to take memory. Oh, Icelands. Steamlands might have been cool. Maybe I should have learned Chain Lightning.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort
Joy. I'll go more. Oh, wets.
You're willing
Sure.
to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard?
Sibyl.
Idiot.
Lucky Charm, baby.
You've got to pick who you can trust.
You got that right, Hilga. You got that right.
Warfare, maybe?
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
You're right about that. Right as rain.
Curiosity kills
Are we
the
going
cat,
all in
or
with
gets it
Scoundrel
sent
here?
to Fort Joy.
Critical multiplier? Yeah, sure. Critical chance is 8, which is
You're
low.
willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
Definitely a finesse. I'll take some constitution as well. We'll keep going on persuasion. Geomancer. I've got a lot of stuff I'd like. I like Battle Stump. I'd like Crippling Blow.
Cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
What, like, Crippling Blow is just...
You're willing
Battle
to
Stump
risk
is just
Fort
so much
Joy
better
for
than
one night
Crippling
with a
Blow.
lizard?
Unless someone's immune to knockdown.
You got
I'd
that
like...
right, Hilga.
I think we're gonna grab 1 point of memory for you.
And I'm saying you can trust me. I can see
And
a
we'll go
sorcerer
for some more
from a mile
strength as
away.
well.
And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander, they can get any of us.
More warfare as well, maybe?
You're right about that. Right as
Leadership.
rain, Hilga.
Let's go. He's got a shield. He's got leadership. These guys will get
Or gets it sent to Fort
more
Joy.
resistance. 12 resistance each. And some dodging.
You're willing to risk Fort Joy for one night with a lizard? Then you're an idiot.
Pick lock. Well, that was disappointing.
What do you want, fish face?
I want the best for all peoples.
I want another beer and a bowl of stew. Which of us is more likely to get what they want, do you think?
Wait. Ark City Guide. Take your leave.
Before you go, help us settle an argument.
Okay.
Thatcher here is one of my dearest friends, but she isn't the brightest.
Thatcher grins.
Our mate Boris got posted to Fort Joy for consorting with lizards. And Thatcher here still fancies a turn around the park with Loverick's lizard. I say she'd be sleeping with the enemy. What say you?
They look at you expectantly.
Go fuck themselves. Their love lives are nobody's business but theirs.
Thatcher looks victorious. Eden looks...
You're as bad as she is. Get
Eden turns back to her drink.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
She tips you a wink, then turns away.
Oh. Okay. Who's in here now? This guy, dosing adventurer. Ah. Staircase up. That's interesting.
Curiosity kills the cat, or gets it sent to Fort Joy.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile
You're willing to risk Fort Joy.
Halo. Stefano. Here's Baron Levere.
As you approach the silken-robed noble, Ifan does a double-take and laughs in recognition. He pulls you to one side.
I know this man, and he's not at all what he seems. A moment.
Wave him ahead.
Ifan bounds forward and embraces the man, all effusive greetings. As they part, talking animatedly, the man's beard slips sideways down his face. He's wearing a disguise. Ifan laughs as he straightens the beard. They chatter away for some time, using a guttural cant you struggle to understand. At one point, the man says something and looks over at you intently.
Let them continue.
Ifan waves his hand and laughs. The man hunkers down and seems to be sketching a rough map on the floor, using an apple, some playing cards, and a fistful of threads pulled up. Ifan claps the man.
Well, now we know the way to the sawmill. And we know roosts camped out at the sawmill.
When one's in a small town, one must expect small town manners, I see.
Intelligence, pyrotechnic, and summoning. Which would be something for you. I can even afford this, but I can't really use this. Oh, electric discharge as well. But he would turn into an undead, so I can't use this. With the amount of gold I have, I'm not really interested in anything less than legendary. Yeah, we'll save gold, make sure we have enough for legendary items we really like.
Have you a reason for barging into my room, sir?
Tell him to cut the noble pretense. You saw him talking with Ethan.
I've no idea what you're talking about. Now, will you be leaving my room under your own power, or will I have to whistle up my guards?
Apologize for
no
the
harm
intrusion.
done, I suppose. Though why I pay good money for these still, I may as well introduce myself. Baron Levere, at your service.
Ask Baron where his travels are taking him.
Travels, you say? And why would you assume I'm a traveling man?
No man as rich as him lives in a backwater like Driftwood.
He laughs heartily.
Of all things, I wouldn't have thought my cloak would give me away, but you're quite right, of course. I am traveling, yes, to Arx. Lucian's Day will be upon us soon. A celebration no man with a heart that is both as pious and mercantile.
Inquire after Lucian's Day. Now, we could fight here, there's treasure and everything, but I'm gonna, like, roleplay, kind of, and not just kill everyone who has, where there's possibility for loot. Well, I see you going there.
I go because it is every citizen's duty. Our communal obligation to chant the rites of the return and pray. That said, I do have more secular motivations as well. Arx positively overflows with pilgrims during the festival, pilgrims and their purses. As a merchant, it is quite my favorite day of the year. Music to my ears. If there's anything else you need,
We already looked at this.
Always welcome.
So now things are level 10. Because I leveled. So like, wherever we go now, we're gonna see better items. I think. Hmm.
Under lock and key.
Apparently, this doesn't seem like it's illegal. I feel like I kind of have a quest here. Lucky charm, cool. Ah, face ripper. What's worth something here?
You've got to pick who you can trust.
Book of Rhyme.
And I'm saying, you can trust me. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away.
Wooden figurine, let's take that.
And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander...
Krellson's Silly Book of Blanks, let's read that. Fishbone. Why are we allowed to go in here? Nails. Dead rat. Dwarven dagger. Let's grab that. Another dead rat. I feel like I'm supposed to have like some quests here. Place, rotten eggs.
I can see a sorcerer from a mile away. And you can't be too careful, you know? If they can get Alexander...
Okay. Read the journal. Is there anything of like, how much is that worth? Nothing. I'm a bit surprised I haven't
Curiosity kills the cat.
gotten like any quests here. Man, we haven't had a fight all day. Been 90 minutes of running around today. That's a bit rough. There's no one I haven't really talked to. Well, except Hare. What am I best at, by the way? Intelligence? Oh, from Gear 7. Intelligence and Constitution, and then Wits. Okay.
Hey up, if it ain't the beast. Can't believe you found driftwood. How do you smell the ale over all that rotten fish?
Oh.
Get it?
Silence. That could be useful. It's kind of expensive though. Fan of knives. That's also cool. Decay and deceased. Interesting. Sleeping arms. Ooh. If I were to pick one of these skills, what would we do? I think I'd like chloroform on another person. Fan of Knives, 31 to 33. Oh, look at that damage. Let's grab that. A little bit of AoE. Do we have some wares to sell as well? Just a little bit? Oh. Worth quite a bit, though.
The unfamiliar dwarf scratches his head nervously, then chuckles again. He doesn't seem sure what to say next.
Greet him with a whoop and punch to the arm.
I gotcha. Welcome to Effie's Emporium, where the real upper crust dwells. The free keys and the D keys. No one will know you're here. I'll be as quiet as a mouse.
Okay, cool. We got some books. So you're gonna learn this. If Ethan could have something like this, that would be nice. Chloroform for him? Yeah. I actually want to take more polymorph. Yeah, let's go chloroform instead here. Oh, requires two. It requires source. That I wasn't quite. Yeah. And 2 memory slots. I guess I just keep it here then. How much experience now? 126,000. Puffball. Let's grab those.
I've spotted something.
Okay, that's nice. Let's just in case we run into some dead people.
Look at that. A fresh
Hey,
water
Effie.
made you, governor. What's your poison then? A sip or a smoke?
What she has to
Take all
offer.
the toy. Pleasure
Yeah.
doing business with you, governor.
Not that interested. Let's talk to Ganga.
Tigers fly, the leopards lie, and you, oh!
Screw this guy. Seems like a crazy dude. The decadent one.
Hail, darling. Call me Dorothea.
She draws close. You feel...
Oh, yes. I have something that... Are you worthy of my gift?
This is the champion of Fort Joy Arena needs not prove their worth.
This is acceptable. You are you ready for me to grant you your greatest desire?
Greatest desire? How could she grant
I
that?
can't. Not yet. First,
Okay.
gaze into the gem.
She flashes her ring at you, and you stare at the luminescent stone at its center. You are floating. On the horizon looms a dark silhouette. As you approach, a beam of light washes the shadow away, revealing to you...
A transparent chrysalis.
Yes. It is immortality. In return, a kiss.
No.
She squeezes her supple lips into...
Unfortunate.
Are you? Are you? No.
Where did the decadent one go? Went in here. Is that like... There's fighting arena. I think we're doing the fighting arena because we haven't done a fight all day. Okay, so Bill also learned about Roost. I wonder if I'm ready for that though. Dashing.
Bugger off. Can't you see I'm trying to relax?
She tricked me. What's she doing in this then?
She looks you up and down with a...
What's it look like?
Ask her if any part of her sob
Nope.
story. Demand she return the money.
Already in my pipe. Nothing left for you. Sorry.
You should have known better. That makes me mad. Patron, these guys aren't interesting, I'm guessing. What level are the fighters here? $11? I'm level 10. I think I'll wait. Wait. Oh, shit. Who do we wanna... We wanna grab him away, and you guys can go in. We can teleport here now. Nice. Chicken claw. There's nothing I need to do in here. Okay. I guess we go talk to Lohar. What's this place? Well, I kind of know. But I think I'm gonna ignore it. Where's my lucky charm? Let's get up here. Don't think I've done Beast's story ever.
What do you want? Boss is busy.
I'm here on business.
Good. Boss could use some. Listen up. Don't wait.
Be respectful, yeah. Marla?
I brought you up from girl to woman, Marla. Like you was my own. This?
Fancy dagger. Can't afford that. Ooh, not too far away, though. It's not that much better. A little bit of piercing damage, but, like, that doesn't feel like it matters much.
He lifts his right arm, showing a white bandage beneath his ribs. A wet red spot shows through.
This ain't the thanks I... Who sent you?
The formidable dwarf slams his...
Enough! Do you know they killed Anhar? Do ya? Start talking sense or I'll take that tongue right out of your mouth and fry it for supper.
Stay quiet.
Bart, Cade, get her to talk or bleed her out. She ain't one of mine anymore.
His sneer travels from the restraint...
And you. You're a brave lad waltzing in here now.
it weren't already clear, you've no
The
short of
dwarf rolls his eyes and shakes
bravery.
his head with a sigh.
So who was it that sent you? Gal? Cared? Well, you can tell him that...
He squints and tilts his head, then taps his forefinger against his lips, before pointing it directly at you.
I know who you are. The beast of the sea. So, what brings you to this good-for-nothing town?
I'm looking for information on operation. What's this letter I'm talking about? The Law of Order. Dwarven conspiracy. We're not gonna turn on the dwarfs. Oh shit. Yeah, okay. It's like... we must search for mentors. Yeah, Rise of the Dwarfs. The Eternal... Why are all of these new? Okay. I'm not sure what letter I'm talking about, but okay. I'm looking for information on Operation Downfall.
You know about that, do ya? Well, before you go blood-crazed, you should know the Queen's no friend of mine. Not no more.
He hawks a wad of spit on the floor, then motions to the room around him.
I'm a businessman. I can't say I always keep things on the up and up, but I don't think a rogue pirate's got a lot of room to judge a man for his various trade concerns. And what Justinia's cooking up ain't so good for my bottom line. I don't want to help Justinia. I want to stop her.
That sounds reasonable enough. You're listening.
I thought you'd see things my way. Come, make yourself comfortable.
We ain't gonna
What?
stick around much longer.
Am I against Queen Justinia? Oh, I'm trying to stop Queen Justinia. Okay, okay, cool.
The battered dwarf pulls her lips back into a garish, open-mouthed grin, flashing blood-stained teeth.
Well, can't get anything out of her.
Let it out, beastie boy.
Beastie boy.
You gonna scratch my back or what?
That's what happened between them.
Family matter. She's one of mine. Acting like her brains are scrambled, though. Came after me with a knife. Lucky for me, she caught an old wound. Scar slowed down the knife. So, how'd you make it out of full joy?
Regale him with the tale.
I gotta say I'm impressed.
Oh, he enjoyed that.
I love a good story. Here's one I heard lately. A group of strangers landed on the beaches outside town. Meister Seaver's people. You one of her little seekers? Chasing down Godwoken and begging them to save us all. I admit I didn't see that one coming, beast.
Doesn't sound convinced.
All just been telling us all kinds of this and that about Godwoken. Haven't seen any evidence of them myself. So no, I'm not convinced.
So you can't blame him for all the Order's bluster. Things are only getting
We're
worse.
swirling the drain. If someone doesn't plug it, we'll slip down easy as you please. So, what else do you want?
Ask if he knows why you're here. Operation Downfall aside.
Reckon I do. Knowing Seaver, she sent you looking for sorcerers, I bet. I could help you. But last I heard, you was working for the Magisters. Big shots at the boats. Now, why in the name of all the Earths would I help a worm like that?
Insist you've only done what you had to do to get by.
An unpleasant smirk twitches around the corners of his mouth.
He can respect that.
Right. I reckon I could help you out. Depending on what you can do for me.
Ask him what he has in mind. Information is gold.
He gestures towards the bandage across his side.
Had a bit of family trouble lately. My girl Marla got it in her head to come after me with a short blade. That ain't like Marla. Ain't like her to pull the silent treatment either. Something's going on. And wouldn't you know it, that blade she used wasn't any normal bit of steel. Belonged to another of my people. Guy's name is Mordus. Bit of a loner, but smart as hell. I sent a few guys to go check on him. See if he knew what had got into Marla, but no one can find him. I'd like a word with the guy.
That sounds reasonable.
Glad you see it that way. No one's seen him in a good few. I've got some people checking out his house near the tavern now. Tell them I sent you, and they'll let you know what they've found. Truth is, they might...
I'll check it out.
One more thing. Like I said, Mordus is a sorcerer. Maybe even one of the ones Seaver's after. If there's something you want to find out from him, you might want to ask before I have my word with him. Here, you can take this off my hands.
Oh.
More suited to you. Good luck.
Nice. Okay. So we got the dagger for free. I guess yeah, definitely keep the wrap scalpel. Remove the... lose 3 initiative and the blind possibility, but I get ruptured tendons. That means we can sell... this one will be sold. We sell this one. These things, of course. Also identify this. No dead people around this guy. I was expecting there to be. Retribution. Thievery. Yeah, more physical armor, I guess. Other than that, this is shit.
I heard rumor Mordus is working for the Order. What say you?
Okay. Alright, we want to manage runes. Fire damage, earth damage, air damage. I'll go fire, I guess. I am burning people, so fire damage, there's a chance it gets a bonus there. Should we kiss that freaking spider now? The list of rogue sorcerers is locked in the barracks cellar. Okay. We got Mordus now that we can go for. Why are all of these suddenly... this always goes again.
The Seven Protectors.
Okay, I'll do the kiss. Just because we've done 2 hours here without fighting anyone.
You rebuffed the kiss.
Oh.
There is no second chance.
Never mind then. I guess we're not doing that then. There's nothing more here. Let's go Driftwood Dunes? Yeah, that's where we came ashore, right? Town crier?
It's news! Many a latest, my friend. The war, the bishop, the queen. What tickles your
What
friend
about the
ain't
war?
looking too good for them lizards. Word is, the Divine Order's gonna hit the ancient empire. You
Okay.
remember what happened to the elves, don't ya? Ain't no one left.
Take your leave. We'll do Mordus' house. I will name this the blah 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 episode. What's up here? Maybe we'll check that out later.
Place Lohar mentioned. It looks
Wits.
enough.
I'm guessing I'm talking to someone first. But then maybe we should lead ahead with Sibyl. Hey.
The dwarf is unnaturally still. You might mistake her for a corpse, were it not for a slight twitch of her eyelids.
Whistle sharply and order her on her feet.
She calmly opens her left eye.
I ain't one of your crew, kept. What do you want?
I've talked to Lohar.
The dwarf unfolds her arms and...
All right, brother. Quite glad Lohar ain't left us here to wither. Those brutes are taking their sweet time down there. I gotta send word soon.
You're heading down
To
now.
it, then.
Of course, first, we're gonna... Is this stealing? Really? We're not going for the thievery approach here, so... Shadow over Riftwood.
You got rocks knocking around that noggin of yours. We'd have more luck asking do to open it for us than for it to budge by our own hands. I've spotted something.
Wait, what did I spot? What?
Maybe if we had a crowbar.
You think a crowbar would open this thing? Huh? You got rocks knocking around that noggin of yours.
There we go.
Finally.
The door's open.
By Duna's dagger, brother. You here to free us or kill us?
Lohar sent me. Let's... Yeah. I mean... I'll buy that. Lohar sent you.
The male dwarf expels 2 lungfuls of air and glances happily at his companion.
We've only been fretting here for a few hours, but it's felt like days. That snot-nosed priest's as slippery as a snake.
Ain't found nothing that lets on what Mortis is up to. Only thing we managed were to close that door and get it.
Lohar ain't gonna be pleased.
Where has he gone?
Ain't no telling where that priest has gone to. Started acting all funny.
What
not
do you
so
mean?
well at first. He was just buddying around with Lohar and the rest, you know. But then he'd started, then some stranger tried taking old Lohar down, but got himself caught and tied up. Ain't no coincidence.
She taps her finger.
A woman knows things. Best we head off then. We've got...
Okay. Was it worth buying this? No. Let's look around here. Let's use Sibyl, who would be the 1st one.
I've spotted something.
Pick lock.
Nice. Seems like I've got a real talent for this.
Taste of freedom. Yeah, we're gonna go look at this. But first we'll, that feels like the right way to go. Well, we want to go the wrong way first. Loot! Sibyl, up front. Do we... Yeah, let's just put him there. Because I'm role-playing, and I wouldn't be near the switch. That seems like a smart thing to do. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. What is this now?
The shrine depicts Duna, yet has clearly seen better days. Scratches and fissures. You run your hands along the exterior until your fingers graze a button.
Scholar, kneel and recite the dwarven prayer
Your
you once
words are
heard.
swallowed by the chamber's thick air.
Press the
The
button.
room remains just as mute.
Okay.
Careful, I've spotted a trap.
Yeah.
Well, this won't do. If I can get stuck, then I can get unstuck.
Well, this was fairly uninteresting. But... isn't there something behind her? Letter to Mordus. Failure to assassinate Loar could have been ruinous. See that the weapons from the Peacemaker reach arcs unharmed.
Lohar will want to know of this.
Read? Okay. A mysterious figure has ordered good Sir Lohar to... Can't reach? Are you shitting me? Is that worth something? Yeah. Ethan, you sell that. Okay, I'm gonna take a short break there. Just using the bathroom, getting something more to drink. And hopefully we'll get into a fight soon. Because, you know, it's been 2 hours of a stream. And we haven't fought anything yet. Damn.